So during high stress, it's really important to shift your focus from negative emotions such as anger, fear, guilt, anxiety, and sadness to more positive emotions. Negative emotions, they stop us from thinking and behaving rationally and seeing situations in their true perspective. When this occurs, we see only what we want to see, which can only prolong the experience of negativity. Negative or positive, it's very important to acknowledge that all emotions are normal to experience. It's important to understand why our negative emotions might arise and develop positive steps to address them. Emotions need motion. It's important we acknowledge what we go through. So one byproduct of the self-help movement is that we are kind of the first generation to have feelings about our feelings. We tell ourselves things like, I feel sad, but I shouldn't feel that way because other people have it worse. We can feel that way. We should stop at that first feeling. I feel sad. Let me go for 5 minutes to feel sad. Your work then is to feel your sadness and fear and anger, whether or not someone else is feeling something. Fighting it doesn't help because your body is producing that feeling. If we allow the feelings to happen, they'll happen in an orderly way and it empowers us. Instead, try to avoid ruminating on negative emotions and thoughts. Break the cycle by replacing negative thoughts with trigger emotions with more realistic and supportive thoughts, triggering positive emotions. Practicing positive emotions function as nutrients for your overall well-being. You may actually build the emotion bigger when your thoughts, or you might create more misery by attempting to avoid the painful emotion. Avoidance of emotions can lead to depression and anxiety. Have trust that the negative emotion will pass. Feel what it brings up on you and be available, be present for the experience, and then let it go. There's so many benefits to practicing positive emotions. It's proven that positive emotions can improve the function of the prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is the executive part of the brain responsible for problem solving. For example, the positive emotion gratitude. It can actually shift your focus from the negativity you may be experiencing due to stress to things in your life that you are grateful for. So even if you start with 3 things a day that you're grateful for, you will feel a shift in your perspective and attitude. You can start a gratitude journal or just consciously notice things like a sunny day, your good health, or maybe you just had a smile from a stranger on the street. Another positive emotion you could focus on is compassion. Compassion for others, but also self-compassion, which means being kind to yourself and treating yourself as you would your own best friend, instead of being self-judgmental and self-critical, which is a negative emotion. So some of the additional benefits of positive emotions: less stress, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. You might have an easier time maintaining and building relationships with people. You're going to probably feel more optimism in your life. You'll feel a shift in perspectives in your thinking. Maybe you're going to be more creative. Maybe you'll be more productive. You may finally tackle those projects at home that you've been unable to accomplish. You're going to hopefully feel better and you'll have better sleep. And they also say you can live an average of 7 to 9 years longer. So resilience is a direct outcome of practicing positive emotions. So some stress is good. Good stress is sometimes what you need to tackle the things that we need to in every given day. But chronic stress can make you sick. Chronic stress can potentially lead to depression and chronic illness, which is why incorporating coping techniques into your everyday life is critical. So some of these benefits of stress reduction are reduced symptoms of poor mental health and physical health. You may see fewer injuries, less illness and lost time. In your workplace, you may notice reduced sick leave usage, less absenteeism and staff turnover, increased productivity, whether this be at home or at work. Again, at work, you may see greater job satisfaction or increased work engagement.